was saying the guy that got drafted by Pittsburgh, his mother passed away today. That was sad.
Oh, no.
Really? Yeah.
Shoot, I'm 3 miles away now.
All right, I'm sorry that I'm late, but I'm here. Welcome to the DMV Special Edition NFL Draft Round 2, folks. Round 1 just went by, and I can't complain. It's been off the chain, but Round 2 is kicking off as another pick was just made. Let me see if I can bring it up here. The Browns just select Carson Schwarzenegger, a linebacker from UCLA, and then Jaden Higgins, Houston Texans wide receiver, Iowa State. Seattle Seahawks just is making a pick right now. They switched with the Cleveland Browns to pick Tennessee, excuse me. They switched with Tennessee to get a pick at number 3 and number 35. Now, there's still some really good players in the draft right now that can be lightning fast day supporters on day one. So these are called day one players. So right now, I'm pretty sure some defensive players are going to go off the charts. I don't think wide receivers are going to be that important this one. I think defensive ends and defensive tackles and edge rushers are going to be completely off the table. Now, let's go ahead and say some things about what Adam Peters. I know there's a lot of things Adam Peters had just said during his press conference when he just got Josh Conley Jr., tackle from Oregon. He stated, and I quote, that he's not going to be looking for any defensive backs. Sorry, Joe Witt. You don't want to give, in my opinion, I don't think he wants to give away any plans just yet because they could move up to get the person that he wants and then snatch him away from him. Remember, the NFC East is all about competition. If one quarterback is athletic and throws 70 yards, the other one got to have the same ability plus, a little bit of a juking ability. So if we want somebody on defense, then they're going to want that person on defense too, plus another person going to be on the other side of the defense. Look what they did with the Giants are a perfect example. They went and got Abdul Carter, and they just picked up the fifth option on Thibodeau. So which means that they're going to have the edge rushers ready for game one of who they play when the schedule comes out.
About that,
yeah, so I think that's why we got to get a really good edge rusher. I know we got Armstrong. I know we got Holmes, but they don't have the motor on defense. And I know we got Daron Payne. I know we got Johnny Newton, but those are interior sack leaders, right? We need outside rushers, and we don't have that. We did have the other guy, but he went back to Dallas. But we
need to spread the love.
Yes, we definitely need to.
Payne and our boys, like you said.
Yeah.
But if we don't have nobody outside, then like Payne and them would get doubled up.
Exactly, and that's my point. And you don't have the strength coming from Armstrong and Holmes, And we got Kinslow, who's a Jet. He's not going to have the motor because we have to coach him up. So he's not going to be that type of guy that's going to break the edge rusher. He's still going to be held up. He might could do an inside or a stunt from the inside because I think that's where most of his ability comes from when he does a stunt. And now, for those who not familiar with the defensive terminology, A stunt is when you take your edge rusher and go inside and take your tackle go on the outside. If both of your tackles and your defensive ends are stopped by the O-line, then the stunt was not successful. But if one of your tackles able to get inside and sack the quarterback, then it was successful in the stunt. So that's what a stunt is called, and that's how Kinslaw became, a real household name. But he's the only person that they can depend on. But this guy is like what, 28, 30, all close to 30. I don't know if he's ready, because I think you want some young blood in there. Now, like I said, if they're talking about solid players, who we got are solid players, but we got to have some production out of these solid players. Now, we took half of the Bears defense. We took half of the Bears offense. We got Keenan Allen, right? The wide receiver from the Bears. We got majority of the Bears defense on our side. I think what we need to do is get these type of players to stop the run, which we did. The big guy in the middle, and then we have Daron Payne and what have you. So we're probably going to go 3-4 in most plays, right? So I don't know how Joe Wentz is going to play this, but I'm thinking 3-4 is going to be our base, and then 4-3 is going to be the later. I think what we need to do is get an edge rusher. Let's check out what's going to happen right now. So right now, the Seattle Seahawks got South Carolina, Nick Imori, and the Browns just select a running back out of Ohio State, Quishon Junkins. Okay, and
Raiders trade pick.
yeah, and right now Las Vegas is on the clock. Now after Las Vegas is New England, Bears, and Saints. The Bears are picking twice.
Right now, Miami's up.
Oh, they traded up?
They got the pick in.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
They got it in.
Oh, wow.
Running back, watch.
Oh, wow. You know it's going to be defense. It's going to be defense.
They may get a quarterback because of, what you call him.
Shador? You think he's going to Shador Jenkins? Sanders?
They might. Because, what you tour been getting them concussion. Safety. Oh, no.
I don't know. I don't think they're going to Shador.
They don't look like.
I don't think he's going to go. I don't think Shador's going to go to Miami. He might go somewhere in the middle of the league, but I don't think he's going to Miami. I think.
Sure. Well, that's just it. Miami was the middle. They were the middle, but they traded up.
Right.
And talked to Trayvon Henderson.
Trayvon Henderson?
And this was before the draft.
Okay. The pick is in, folks. The pick is in. And the Miami Dolphins select somebody. Miami Dolphins select AI. Oh, snap. That's crazy. Genoa Sanavea, guard, Arizona. I knew they wasn't going to go Shador. They're not going to go Shador. They believe in Tua so much.
Okay, they pick the guard. Okay.
I thought they were honestly. I thought Miami was going to go with defense because they definitely need decent defense up front.
Well, they need somebody to protect Tua, so Yeah. They
well,
have to protect Tua.
Well, that's going to be a whole. Well, Tua needs a helmet. He needs a helmet that works because he got all that concussion protocols.
Yeah. Well, they need somebody to protect. What you think they did with Jaden Daniels? They got a big monster to protect them, and that young man is a monster. Just say he's gonna be our new right tackle, and no, he's gonna be our new right guard, and we're gonna be right tackle. the one that badass gonna be in there. Huh? You know what? Look, Philly had the biggest line last year. Guess what?
What?
Now we do.
Yeah, we do. But we listen. Listen. You gotta throw last year out of your mind, because this year is gonna be more intense and more physical, because majority of our season is gonna be with the heavy hitters now. Ever since we went all the way to the NFC Divisional Championship, we're gonna be looked at and targeted. Right now, New England is on the clock. We're going to have the heavy hitters that we have to beat. We might lose 1 or 2 games. Let's be real with it. You know, we might lose 1 or 2 games. We got to make sure that we prepare for it. We're not going to go 18-0. Let's be real with it. You know?
Yeah, but I'm looking at the schedule. I'm not scared.
Yeah, me either. I'm not scared either. I just think that right now we have to have a winning shot. And to have a winning shot, you got to have a player that you can count on, that you know is going to turn the tide. If that tide is turned and we lose by 3, I'm cool with that, right? But if we're sitting there and we get blown out 15, 20 points, then we ain't doing squat. And that's why I like.
What we did last year, we were pulling people out the water, and just think. Remember, we was trying a couple of years ago. We need an offensive line. We need an offensive line. Guess what? Not only we got a quarterback, we definitely got an offensive line.
Yeah, they definitely did that. They definitely did that.
Well, we got to answer this. We got to bring in this one co-host.
The only reason we shouldn't go undefeated at home is just the law of averages, you know.
True. We have to bring in this caller. He is the co-host of the Enhanced Sports Show, none other than Louis Tenour. How you doing, Lou?
Anyways, thanks. I just found out you were on, so I thought, hey, is he going to be live or is it going to be just like a tape delay? So I thought, I'll call in.
Well, I'm glad you called in, because it's the NFL Draft Special Edition. You're the great man to come in here to answer some questions. How do you like the Giants draft so far?
Well, I will say this. I think I'm more, I should say happy, but more interested with the number 3 pick from Penn State, Abdul Carter. I watched him play at Penn State. I think that's the better pick than, say, Dart at number 25. I agree.
Okay. Well, for me, I think, the Giants made a mistake, because, Jackson Star is not going to be ready game 1. Let me be real with you. He's not. It's going to take 3 or 4 years for that guy to really develop into the quarterback he needs to be. They should have got Shedeur Sanders. They should have got Sanders, and they should have just said, okay, he's going to be our quarterback.
But let me ask you something, because I know it sounds like very controversial, but why did anybody pick Sanders in the first round? I mean, he's not that bad.
True. Well, the reason why they didn't want him, because Deion Sanders is going to be in the coach's ear every play.
Of course.
That's mainly why, because they're going to say, well, he's definitely going to listen, you're going to have to change this play, because this is not going to favor him. You have to give him this type of play, this type of play. Now, for me, that's not a bad thing, and this is why, because you're introducing Shedeur's strength. You want his strength to be noticed versus his weakness. If you put his weakness out there, guess what? Every team is going to tackle you. Every team's going to intercept you.
Oh, yeah.
Every team's going to sack fumble you. If you let his sun shine, you get the best player ever. So basically, that's what Sanders do. I mean, that's what he wants his son to do. Now, is that going to take away from him being a man? I don't think so. Is that going to hinder the coach for doing what he wanted to do? I'm pretty sure, yeah. Because you're living with a Hall of Fame type of player in Deion with his son Shedeur.
Sometimes when a dad is a coach or a dad is a dad.
Well, see, that's the thing. That's the thing, because you know who dad is. It's like, let me indulge you, and then we go back to the draft. But the pick is in for the Patriots. if you look what he did in Colorado, right? What did he do in Colorado? He went to the Colorado went out to Deion Sanders. Hey, listen, would you come to our place and build a franchise team? And what did Deion say? Yeah, of course I can. I'm bringing my kids. And his kids had to go through this whole ordeal. Why? Because his dad was none other than Deion Sanders. So everybody had to be on point with his sons. Nobody could talk bad about him. That's what he brings to the whole entire organization. Did he make it a top 10 organization? Yes, he did. He brought everybody on the map. That's the same thing the Giants would do. But, the Giants missed an opportunity. Now you got to have to sit there and let Jackson's, go up. Well, he has to build him up. So the pick is in for the Patriots, and then the Bears are next. Travion Henderson, the running back of Ohio State, is now the Patriots. Well, I don't think he's a really high running back. I don't think he really. I just think.
I don't think he puts the fire in.
Yeah, I don't think that. I mean, I think he does. What? I think he runs like a 3.4 type of average. I don't see him.
48 touchdowns. They ain't no joke.
Yeah, but that's that 48 touchdowns. I get that. I'm talking about yard per game. He's like 3.4.
Yeah.
Now you're dealing with Ohio State, who was in the Big Ten, right? The Big Ten, you have a lot of running. You have them. Come on.
Ohio State, I've always liked watching them.
Yeah. So
look at that. Goodbye.
I'm just saying. If he was playing, look, you could do anything in the college ranks. I'm talking about during NFL. I don't see him running 48 touchdowns.
And we've already been there several times to try to pick him up, and he didn't want to. That's fine. So be it. That's it.
Yeah, I don't see him gaining any type of yardage in the New England era. He might get like 5 touchdowns, maybe 6 tops, 800 yards rushing. I might see that, but yards per rush is probably going to be low. I think he's going to. In my opinion, those 6 touchdowns going to come through the red zone. So if Drake May does that bootleg and throws it and runs it and gets there, that's where the majority of his touchdowns is going to go.
But remember, remember they playing Miami, Buffalo.
That's my point. That's my point.
Defense.
He's going to play like the Jets. He's going to play like not the Bears, but Chargers, the Raiders. He's going to play the Browns. I don't see the majority of the runs being that. The Bears is on the clock right now, and they switched with.
They're going to do all this at 40. They could take a quarterback.
Now I don't know. Again, I don't know if they're going to get Shador. Now they might go ahead and get another quarterback.
I would take the Alabama quarterback.
That's what I'm saying. I think
Why
he's
Alabama, Big Steve?
now the Jets needs a quarterback. They might get Shador.
Alabama's okay. It's just that I don't know. I got tired of
Let me ask you guys. Let me ask you guys something, because I think you know more football than I do. All right. So I got a question. This question is still about Shador Sanders.
I'll be darned.
So do you think Shador should go to an AFC team or an NFC team? And then what skill set is he set to be in? Is it NFC or AFC? Because I think he needs to go to AFC because it's more richer in talent on that side. What do you think? Let's go with Big Steve and Lou.
I would go with NFC team.
Why is that?
because he has the running back, the tight ends to help him and stuff, and he can work good with an offensive coordinator and with an NFC team.
All right. What do you think, Eric? Maryland. I'm sorry, Maryland. Then Eric. Sorry.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I'd say the NFC too. Yeah, I really do.
Okay. Why is that?
They're probably, because of the way they deal with their plays, the way they handle everything.
Okay. All right, Eric.
I like NFC East, and I'm like, I don't know. I just like it better.
Okay, that's nothing wrong with that.
I love. And I'm like, why are we getting? Never mind.
All
We're
right.
going to the other way over to the other side of the country, and I'm like, no. What is this?
All right, Eric. What you got?
Keep your peeps over here, buddy.
I'd like to see him go to the AFC
Me too.
just to eliminate the drama that we would have to put up with.
Exactly. The Bears just selected Luther Burden III.
But I think he'd do better in the AFC. They, play the type of football that he and his father are more familiar with. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's one of the reasons the AFC is scrambling now is because the quarterbacks they got out there are very well supported. Seems like with a strong team around them. I'm thinking like 49ers, Chargers, and stuff like that. They had a couple young QBs, but they doesn't seem like they have the team infrastructure to support them in terms of talent, wide receivers, that sort of thing. Coaches are just laying out in the sun, collecting a check. But that's just where I see it.
Okay. All right, Lou.
I don't think a coach ought to be laying out in the sun.
I'm going to go with the majority and say that he belongs to the AFC. I mean, the AFC. I think the AFC, is really scouting looking for him, especially the Giants were looking for him. So I think he would be a good pick to go to the NFC.
Me too. And I believe everybody has a really good point. But if you look at, Eric has exactly what I was talking about. Well, before I get to the Bears, just selected Luther Burden III, wide receiver from Missouri. Saints are on the clock. I believe he would be best fit for the AFC because the AFC is more richer in talent on the offensive line. He can actually pick the offensive line to protect them if he goes to the right type of organization. Now, if he's picked by the Jets, then the Jets got to protect him. He's got to have a running back. He's got to have wide receivers to throw to. He's going to have to do a whole bunch of lot. Now, will he be like a Jayden Daniels type of person? I think he'd be more of what is that? I forgot his name.
He should go right here. This is where he should go right here.
He's not going to go there.
Saints.
No, he's not going to go there. They're going to pick a wide receiver.
New Orleans Saints because you know who their coach is, right?
That's right. You do like the Saints.
Yeah, they coach is what you call him, former quarterback from Boise State, former Cowboy offensive coordinator.
Uh-huh.
A good quarterback.
New Orleans.
Yeah, that's where he should go.
I don't think he's going to go there.
That would be a good pick.
I think he should go there.
The competition down there is like conducive to winning the spot. It's good food, good drinks. He's not necessarily in a media heavy place. Where they would just dog him. 24/7.
I don't think that's.
And Carr's your quarterback, and he got hurt last year, so that'd be perfect for him.
I really honestly think that the AFC would have been good for him because the AFC has a rich of offensive
I'm not saying
mindset.
that's where he should go, but I think that's an intriguing idea for the Saints, though. For real.
No, I
Yeah,
agree.
that
I
should
agree
be
what you're
good for
saying,
them.
but I don't think he's going to go there. I really don't. I don't think.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, that's
they,
the color. It's the Colorado Buffalo color.
yeah. I don't. It might be the Buffalo color, but I don't think he's going to go there.
It's way too many people.
I think he's just going to. I think they're going to get a wide receiver too, or a tackle. One of the two. But whoever, I mean, the Jets really need a quarterback, so I think he's really going to go to the Jets.
Nah,
And the pick
they
is
got
in.
Fields got robbed last year by Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
The pick is in. The New Orleans Saints pick
So now you Sanders.
the Water Boy. No, I'm just playing. Just kidding. I had to throw it in there. They throw it in there every year, so I had to say it before they did.
There you go.
Dun, dun, dun,
Nice.
dun,
No,
dun, dun, dun,
one
dun,
here.
dun, dun, dun. The Bears are on the clock again.
Oh,
Like I said,
Tyler. Oh, they got the other quarterback.
what I tell you?
Oh,
What did I tell you? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? They're not going to pick Shador.
yeah.
I told you.
Shocker.
And this guy is not going to even be that good either. Anyway, I'm just going to be saying, tell you the truth.
Nah, this guy's good. This guy's good from Louisville.
Yeah, Louisville, but is he good for the Saints?
No, he's really good. He's good.
Yeah, he like I said, is he good for the Saints?
Is he gonna
Oh, my God.
work
This is a
out
nightmare.
with the Saints? I think so.
This is the Sanders night. You know what? This is the Sanders nightmare. You're right. You know.
Exactly. It's a nightmare
Yeah, it is.
for the Sanders family. It's like, yeah, you picked this guy that nobody even talked about over Shador.
Look, see, Phil's only 25 years old. You know he ain't going to Jeff.
Like I told you, man.
6'4", 219.
He's
If they would let
But
Fields
Gimme.
do his job,
look, hey, our quarterback's skinny. See what happened?
I told you. Now, there's only one team only that can actually pick up Shador. And that is the Jets.
Pittsburgh.
Now the
The
Jets,
Jets. Oh, no.
the
Why you
Jets,
doing that to that boy?
the Jets are going to need a quarterback, and
whoa,
he
Pittsburgh.
and there he is.
the Buffalo Bills just switched with the Bears. Wow.
Oh, man. Oh.
Insane. You know who they're getting? They're getting
Yeah,
defense. They're getting defense. Oh my God.
yeah,
If they went, they might go Michael
Big Brian
Green.
getting it, hey.
Oh man, if they go Mike
Big Brian
Green, that's
getting a
it.
quarterback.
No, I think they're going defense because they, Von Miller just left. You know,
Amari Cooper.
They might get a wide receiver.
no, they're going defense, bro.
Wow.
This is good,
Oh, that's 6.
folks. You can only hear on the DMV Sports Show this type of fun on the NFL draft because there's so much here going around. It's just, you can see people diving off the diving board into a bowl of Jello. No, not today.
They
Not
say,
today.
they say they need defensive lineman, wide receiver,
A
and head.
bowl of Jello.
Yeah, I'm saying you got to watch it here because you can miss anything.
You know he's from Jello.
Yeah, there's always room for jealousy. Listen to Lou. Lou's know what I'm talking about. Okay, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, but I do know football.
James, Oregon, Tennessee.
I'm thinking they're gonna go with the guy named Mike Green.
Okay.
No, I told you.
The pick is in.
He had issues.
What about man? Oh,
Yeah,
LSU.
he has issues.
Well, he's gonna have one. He's gonna have co-issues because they're gonna pick him.
Many people have issues.
He has sexual healing feelings.
Do, do, do,
I'm not
do.
gonna say anything because I'm on here with a man.
The Jets are on the clock.
Yeah,
Buffalo Bills has the pick, and
I
the
gotta be a
pick
good girl.
is none other than.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this. All right, sorry.
Right.
All right, the moment's in, people. At 41, the Jets are on the clock at 42, and the Buffalo Bills select.
Yeah, they're talking to Sauce Tyler right this second.
Oh, Tyler. Okay.
Yeah.
Tyler's quarterback was going to go to New Orleans.
Man, this is
I
good.
think once he adjusts, he'll be fine.
Well, it's going to take 3 or 4 years to really develop Tyler into a NFL type quarterback.
Mike Green is from Marshall, the edge.
Yep, he's from Marshall. Yep.
Okay.
Do 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 do.
How about the one from Florida State?
Yeah, that guy is a monster. But they said,
He's gone. He got picked in the first round.
okay, well, that was
Why
bound
did
to
they just have
happen.
him up here?
Yeah, exactly. Why would they do that? They probably don't know he was gone first round. You know what? What if they get the guy
But
from
the odds are
BC?
standing up. They must know something we don't know.
No, because they got Josh. It wouldn't make sense if they picked Shador. It wouldn't make sense because they got Josh Allen. You know?
They keep saying
Oh,
pick
no,
is in for the Bills.
What are you talking
Here
about?
it is.
Makes sense.
Here it is.
No, I said it wouldn't make sense.
Oh, I'm about to say.
No, I wouldn't do that to you. No.
Oh. I want to hear this.
All right, Shador Sanders. Is he overrated or not?
No, he's not overrated. They just don't want to deal with Dion.
I don't know. What do you think, Coach?
DJ Sanders.
DJ
South
Sanders. That's what they need.
Carolina.
Yep, that's what they need. Defensive tackle. Yep.
I know them South Carolina people. Yeah, man.
Well, it was close. I said defensive end. He went DT.
That's pretty
I was
cool.
close. I'm close. I'm good with this.
Harrison, where is he from?
Now, folks,
That's cool.
42.
5 tackles.
What do you think the Jets are going to go after? They're going to go after running back, tight end, quarterback.
Running back.
Running back.
I don't
Better than
know.
running back.
You think an RB?
I'm thinking
They
QB.
come running back to
I'm thinking
Yeah, the
QB.
Jets are going to need both of them.
because Paul is leaving. Paul is leaving, so they're going. Paul is leaving, so they're going to run it back.
I don't know. I don't know if they're going to go running back. I really don't.
Yeah,
I think they're going to go.
they're going
Quarterback. They gotta go. They gotta have the quarterback. They really don't have a really good quarterback.
Quick, Lou.
Pick is in, man. They already seen the name and they want it.
Oh man.
Oh, you run it back.
I don't know.
no, don't go to a darn commercial. Not now.
14 straight picks a year.
Aaron Rodgers released. Well, yeah.
Well, let's go ahead.
Bills like 2 days.
Where y'all
When he
been?
released, he wasn't there anyway.
I never forget that Monday night game. Look, it's four things the next minute. Rodgers out. Rodgers hurt. It's like, what the?
Now we got wrestling with these willows.
Yeah. That was a quick $75 million to his pocket.
So let's look at this, right? Let's look at this. They just said that the Texans got a running back. No, hold on. Was it running? Who got a running back? Okay. The Browns just got a running back from Ohio State's Keyshawn Judkins, right? And then you look at this one right here. It says Trayvon Henderson, running back, Ohio State. So what does that ultimately mean? That means one of these players, running back, was sitting on the bench. Now, you just got two running backs from Ohio. You understand what I'm saying? So,
No.
Yeah.
so you sit here and you get a running back who is a bench warmer who has. Let me see if I can pull him up on the YouTube, because it makes me wonder, right? That you select a running back that was on the bench, and there's other running backs here that you select. I'm trying to figure out, why would you go to a bench?
It depends on how.
No. They had two running backs that were doing great.
Okay.
Which team are we talking about? I missed it. Sorry.
Ohio State. They had
okay.
more people picked in the draft
Ohio
so far.
State got some good players.
Yeah, my New England contact and he's like thrilled. You know, they got Henderson. And now May doesn't have to do everything by himself.
That's right.
I'm happy for her because she's from Ohio State, so that's double win for her.
Yes.
Okay.
It's hard to stop it.
Yeah. So this is 2024.
Toyota. Oh man, we're playing.
Okay. See, that makes that. Okay. So now it makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense. He's not a running back. He's a wide receiver. He's a wide receiver running back. Oh, the pick is in, folks. And San Francisco is on the clock. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Need a wide receiver, tight end, or a catch.
I ain't heard that song in a million years.
I know. I'm an old school type
I
person.
think they're going to go at the.
That's cute. I like that. I like that. These youngins don't know about the dating game.
Nobody knows about that, man.
I do.
Oh my goodness.
Bachelor number one. What are you looking for in this pick of the draft here? Okay.
You know what, Lou? The draft is so fun, man.
It's not made yet.
Mason Taylor, LSU. You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, wow.
What?
Say what?
Are you kidding me? Mason Taylor? Who, what? I just said bench warmer. This guy literally is a bench warmer. You gotta be kidding me. What the crap? What do they see in Mason Taylor? I'm done. Y'all had a choice to get Shadar Sanders, right? And then you go with Mason Taylor? I'm done with you people, man. That's it.
It's because of his dad.
Hey, think about guy. Hey, think about quarterbacks.
Now you know how I feel about the Saints.
Yo, I'm literally, oh my gosh. I don't know what else to say. I thought they have common sense.
It's football. It's literally common sense.
I know, Luke, but you know what? These individuals don't have common sense.
Duh.
He's got a lot.
Maybe Dallas will pick Shador Sanders.
They said one of the best Titans.
Maybe Dallas.
That would be funny.
Oh, that's my man.
Oh no, don't. I hope they don't get it. I'm sorry, Lou, but I think Dallas is going to miss on this one. Maybe we should find out. Alfred Collins, DT, Texas. That's pretty dope.
Just add a defense to them.
Yeah, they needed the defense. They needed an upgrade. Dallas is on the clock. All I heard from most Cowboy fans was, "Oh, we're gonna get that running back, Ashton Gentry," and then he goes to the Raiders.
That's right.
I mean, then he go to the Raiders, and I'm like, all your dreams went up in smoke.
That's right. That's all y'all needed. Man, they went boom.
Yep. No shade, Lou. It wasn't you. Now, what the Cowboys need is everything. They went and got a tackle from Brooks, I believe. So they need what? They need another tackle. I mean, they need another guard.
Dude, that was quick what they said.
Dallas picked his man.
Look, if they pick Shador Sanders, they're gonna trade what you got.
No, they can't do that because he got $206 million, and then you got CeeDee Lamb.
He got a no trade contract.
Good Lord. Hey, I have a question. I didn't hear AP today. I've been busy.
Yeah.
Did he give any indication that he's married to a defensive pick now? Because there's a lot of defensive people falling off the boards for real.
Yeah, so he said that he's not going to be stressing a lot on the defensive side. He's sorry with he said sorry, Joe Witt, but that doesn't mean he's not going to be looking. So they do have a draft board for every position up there. So most likely it's going to be somebody on the defense that he likes is going to be there. So remember we're in a war game. That's why it's called a war room for a reason, because you're battling the NFC East.
And they got too many freaking people in that war room. I can tell you that right now.
Well, true. Most of them are family.
This guy I was listening to before, he said, pick according to your division,
Right.
You got to win your division. You see them twice a year. So you want to, strategize for that is. That
correct.
Yeah, they can have a strategize. And I think Red Bull knows what I'm talking about.
Absolutely. Of course.
Well, that's what I'm talking about too. Beat Dallas. Series.com.
Well, I think what's going to happen, remember, Dallas needs a running back, so they're probably going to go after a running back.
Yes.
So I think this is a running back pick here.
They're going to wind up getting a guard or another.
No, they're going to get a running back. They're definitely
Dallas
going to get a
needs a
running
lot
back.
of things, and I like it that way.
Lou, you better speak up, buddy.
Oh, they need a safety and stuff because what's going to be released June the 1st.
Who's that?
Well, they do have undrafted free rookie money, so.
Yeah. No, because they're going to get rid of because they make too much money.
No.
His brother played for. His brother played for. Used to play for Minnesota. Wide receiver. Oh.
Oh, you mean Stephon Diggs?
You know what I'm talking. Yeah, Diggs. Yeah, they just go Diggs. June the 1st.
Well, they got undrafted free rookie money, so they're probably going to replace him with that. So it really doesn't matter, you know.
Yeah.
Like I said, this year they're not going to do that good.
They know they got to build it up.
Yeah. This year they're not going to be that good because they got a new head coach and they got a new playbook and everything. It's not going to be that good. But they're going to have really good players. Colts are on the clock at 45. Dallas got their pick in. And for folks out there, Mason, whatever his name is, he's okay. He's like the best. He's the best tight end in the draft. But like I said, I'm not sold on him.
No.
Yeah, for the Jets, y'all screwed up. Y'all could have had a best quarterback in the draft. You know, folks.
Cowboys pick is in.
Yes, it's in. It's probably on commercial right now.
Oh, they're showing Green Bay.
Then you got Las Vegas next after the Colts, then Arizona. You know, Arizona, they could pick Shador, even though they're not really sold on Kyler Murray, you know. Or Los Angeles Rams could pick Shador because, you know, Matt Stafford is probably on his way out. There's a lot of scenarios here.
Donovan is the rock.
Oh, he's good. He's
Boston
good.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Yeah, he is good.
That's the one I was
he's
talking
good.
about.
He's the edge.
Oh, my God. That's bad.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
he is good. He is
Oh,
good.
man. They lucked out. This is what they wanted.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, my God. We could have had him. Oh, my gosh.
It's all right.
No, it's not, man. My heart just fell in my shoe.
Gel with our guys, but
Oh, my gosh.
he
This
is
guy
good.
is a disrupt. This is the guy I was talking about for the last 4 weeks, folks. Donovan Izaraku is the guy who was on Boston College defensive, team. This guy disrupted everything. I'm talking about inside rushing game, outside screens. This guy was a disrupt. He killed everything. Yo, congrats, Lou. You got a really one good one.
Yeah,
Yep.
I do. Thank
His motor never stops. He's like what's his name? DeMarcus Ware. He's like a DeMarcus Ware.
Pick
Clo-
is in for the
Oh gosh. Now, if it turns out if Donovan Araku is not 100% what he was in his tapes, then I'm all set that we.
But
Yeah.
here's the good thing. Our offensive lineman that we picked up last night, he faced him. He faced him, Carter, and Kamal, and stopped all of them. So that's a good thing for us.
No.
Yes.
It's not a good thing for us.
I mean, I know.
And he's going to have to get used to getting cold.
Right. So here's the problem. Here's the problem with this, right? So they can switch him to the left side. He wouldn't have to face him. He gets he can switch him to the right side and wouldn't have to face him. And then he can get the sacks like that. So that's what they're going to
No,
do.
we got with them too.
No. They can stand him up in the 6 technique and the 7 technique and then still get us. This is good. We gotta get some.
JT.
Ohio State.
Ohio State.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They went,
That's my favorite guy
folks,
right
the
there.
Colts went ham and they went with JT Tamalalu from Ohio State, who is the defensive edge rusher who can pick off the pass in broad air. This guy is phenomenal. The Colts did the right thing. He fits the Colts whole defensive team. Remember the Dwight Freeney? This is the Dwight Freeney 2.0, folks. This is
Got
insane.
some good players on here.
I told you they go in defense. Now the Rams are on the clock. Now, what if the Rams, by any chance, get Mike Green? Then if they get Mike Green,
They get Shador Sanders.
Wait a
Because
minute.
remember, what you call him, it's going to, this is maybe his last year.
that's right. That's true. They might go Shador. If they go Shador, Shador is going to go crazy. I'm going to California. I'm going to see Disneyland. Yo, go for it, bro.
Okay, that's right. And you see, I put that pick.
They could
Because
pick
this
it.
is that the last year.
Yep.
So it would be smart for them to go for a quarterback.
It will be the best choice for the Rams. Do you know Kevin is going to go, we got Shador.
Or did they go wide receiver because remember they lost what they call them.
Oh yeah. No, but they got the other. Okay, the pick is in. The pick is in, folks. Hold your breath. Calm down.
Man.
Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. All right, we're good. We're good. This is good. I love this. Pick 46. The Los Angeles Rams. They select, and I quote. Okay, and then Arizona's on the clock. Let's see if it's Shador Sanders. A quarterback. It's going to be a quarterback, folks. It's going to be a quarterback. Nobody can go this long without selecting
DTs
Shador.
on here. That's 4 DTs.
It's going to be Shador Sanders. Shador Sanders. Shador? Is she Shador? Is it Shador? Shador Sanders. Sanders. I said Sanders. I don't even know what that's supposed to be a word. Sanders?
Wafani Olajo.
Say what you say?
UCLA.
UCLA?
Will Johnson, Michigan. East Carolina. Siobhan Rebel Jr. He's good. That's the only way they won.
Yo, they should have went quarterback. They should definitely went
They
quarterback.
should.
Because Matt Stafford's not going to be there.
It says key departures.
Yo, that's insane, man.
Cooper Cup leaving. Jared Verse won the Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Folks, we are actually, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're 15 away. So when we hit 15, we're going to end this at 15, folks. And then we're going to pick up on Saturday, all right, where we left off. Yeah.
Is it going to be the regular time or what?
Regular time.
15. Okay.
That's cool.
So we're not going to hang on tonight till 20, whatever it is, 61.
Yeah, number 61.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I guarantee you, folks, this is going to. Oh, man. It would be funny, folks. I'm just saying, it would be funny if we get Shador. And then we gonna look at Jedidiah as we still love you, bro. We still love you. We don't want nothing to go between us. And
that would be funny if we said the Commanders fixed Shedeur Sanders. It's like, wow.
yeah, and then we let go of Driscoll. We let Driscoll go ahead and go away.
Yeah, it would be kind of funny, but like there'd be too many people that didn't get the joke though.
Yeah.
Well, no.
The internet would just burn down.
And then we want a two quarterback system.
You know what would be messed up if we use Shedeur as a wide receiver, and in a wild and then a Joker package.
Yeah, there'd be some flames.
Man, and he would, and not let's be real with it. He could catch a football if he could throw it. Then you see the flea flicker.
Right.
It'd be perfect.
I don't know. Tom Brady could throw the ball, but he couldn't catch or jack.
Well, we're not talking about Tom Brady. Tom Brady will have fumbleitis. You know, he wouldn't catch a football. He's like, I'm not doing that, man. I'm supposed to be behind center. Arizona. Oh, Terrence Ferguson. Well, Terrence Ferguson's a good. Yeah, No, Ferguson. Ferguson is good.
Another one. Oh.
I guess he's okay.
But they already have a tight end.
Yeah, yo. Hey,
Tight end.
listen. Steve, I don't know if you know this. When Sean McVay said he wants another tight end, they're going to get another tight end. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But you know what?
I wouldn't bet against it. I agree with you.
You know,
I'd bet against it.
here's a good thing about the draft. We still got Mike Green and Nick Surtain on the defensive end. So losing Donovan is not really that bad. But we could get 2 for 1 if we drop down. Now, I cannot knock what Adam Peters doing, but he should have got the best one when he had the chance. Even though we got 4 picks, you know.
And we got Sean Taylor brother on in the draft too.
I don't know if we're gonna get him though. Honest to tell you,
Well, I
Steve.
don't know. I mean, AP, we love him. He ain't screwed us yet, you know. And the guy he picked was all right, you know. I got no real problem with him, but
Yeah.
this corporate messaging that, oh yeah, he's the only one we wanted, and yeah, Cliff was on board, and we got the little handwritten note and stuff like that. See, that's why I hate Dan Snyder, because I be seeing conspiracy theory everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like it's a good story, and like I said, it's not a bad pick. Don't get me wrong.
Will Johnson, CB Michigan, Arizona picked
That's the
ACB.
little backstory. It's just
Yeah,
a
okay,
story
Will Johnson,
for
they
me.
got a good cornerback.
Yeah, they did.
It's just 2 storybook of a backstory for me.
I get you, bro. 100%. Las Vegas Raiders are on the clock, and then it's the Bengals and Seattle's after that. I think if you look at the overall picture of what just happened tonight, teams got a little bit better on defense and a little bit richer on the offensive side. But I think the defensive side won this
They
round 2.
won the
Yeah.
defense.
Yeah. This is going to be difficult because some of these teams are going to be
Big Ten.
who
Shit.
Coach is like into it way too much right now. Let's just turn down the loud. Let's calm down there, Coach.
Like, did we pick something yet?
Big Ten.
I think she threw her drink
Sorry,
on the
but I
rug.
can't help it. I gotta say it. Oh,
That's all right.
give me a break.
That's all right.
She gonna bring
So
the
you think we're
cactus
gonna
right to the
end up getting
TV.
more picks, or you think we're just
All
stuck
right,
in these
put
5?
his butt and put his face in the grass right now. Dagnabbit.
You think we're going to get any more picks, or we think we're just going to end up with these 5 and do the best we can?
I think we're gonna just.
We're gonna end up with these
I think.
these 5.
I think Adam
Let me
Peters.
tell you something. A good
Right.
And then they'll bring it up at the right time.
I think between round 5, 6, and 7, I think you'll start to see more of gathering more picks to make a complete whole. I think you're going to see more of the deals start happening around that time. If we don't get at least 2 or 3 more picks out of the 5 that we have, Adam Peters says that's it. We're done. We're going to fold, put all our chips in, and we're going to say this was a good draft. This was a success draft. We came in here with the mindset sticking to what we need versus what we wanted. And I'm like,
yeah,
that's okay with me.
Hey, you know what? Maybe Seattle will pick a quarterback.
Nope.
Shedeur Sanders.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No, I don't think
Yeah.
so.
Are you worried about quarterbacks? Are you
I
worried
tell you,
about
man, people are dogging Hartman, but it's like,
Let's ask Lou, because Lou hasn't really talked yet. Lou, what do you think?
Well,
somebody's waiting?
they can take a quarterback.
Okay. Seattle may get a quarterback. Well, the Houston Texans it's a pick is in. Cincinnati's on the clock. If Cincinnati cannot get another quarterback because Joe Burrow is the quarterback of the Cincinnati Bengals, if they get Shedeur Sanders,
Look at this. Jaden Higgins.
Higgins.
Right.
That's crazy.
like I said, Brady waited all the way to the 6th round. You never know.
It's crazy how they're passing on this quarterback. And if this quarterback becomes a dangerous quarterback for a team, and people will like
Houston need a
Don't be cutting down CJ, man. They were doing that.
Yeah, they need an offensive lineman. That's what they needed. An offensive lineman.
they need that.
Yes, to protect him.
Yeah, because we took their name there.
Yeah.
He is a good quarterback.
It went from Miami to Las Vegas and now Houston. Houston on a clock. Houston got the pick in, and Cincinnati's on the clock. Who does the Texans select, folks? Who do they get?
Offensive tackle.
Texans offensive.
It wouldn't surprise me if they went running back. It wouldn't surprise me one bit.
I would get
They
an
need
offensive
somebody to
tackle
protect
them. I would.
the man, their quarterback. Just like what happened with us.
Right.
We got the protection. But Jason Daniels, he won't be sacked 46 times like he did last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shouldn't have happened. Period.
No.
Yeah.
But you know what?
He was so disappointed.
They need bookend offensive line like we need bookend defensive ends.
Trey Amos.
Yeah. I would take Sanders and make him a wide receiver.
I would do that.
Still would stay.
I would definitely do that.
Yeah.
If you do a Joker package and you had Marcus Mariota at center, put Jayden Daniels on one side, put secured Sanders on the other side, and have them defend, I guarantee you Shedeur would catch the football.
Tate.
That's what Pittsburgh should have did last year, but they were stupid.
Right. They screwed up though.
Unless they do Ozzy.
So what you do is you spread out the defense. You got running lanes here and here for everybody. That would have been a good play right there. You wouldn't know who to defend.
Wouldn't know who was gonna. Yeah.
Yeah, the pistol would have been good too. Yeah. Just imagine if we did that, right? And then we
They
put.
do need to protect CJ. Period.
Yep.
I guess they better realize that. Here comes
Man,
that
that
dude.
jacket. Oh, that blazer. Ooh.
Man, this is going to be a good year this year.
Red, white, and blue.
Man, we're going to be good. Absolutely.
And with the 48 pick, the 2025 NFL draft, the Houston Texans select
Yep, that's what they did.
Yeah, that's
There it is.
a tackle.
There it is.
Boy, a big dude.
Erivante Ursery, Minnesota. Yeah, that's not going to end well. All right, moving on. Cincinnati Bengals are on the clock. After Cincinnati is the Seahawks. And after the Seahawks is the Denver Broncos. And then we are actually let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Boy, he wears the number
We
one.
are 13. 13 picks.
Bengals are on the clock.
So, folks, like I said before, I don't think Ursery. Let's check out Ursery, and I say this with the utmost respect for the Houston Texans and what they want to do. They had ample time, folks. Ample time. I know they had a draft. This is what I have. This is why I like to dissect everybody's draft boards, if you will. Right? His prospect information is. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it to you. You tell me. I want everybody to listen to me and see what I'm getting at. Right? I'm trying to wait for it to finish downloading because it was just here. Here we go. It's material. That's right. It's buffing. Hold on.
Demetrius Knight Jr. from South Carolina. Yep.
Hold on. Let me see.
I went to that for a year. I tell you.
Okay.
All the talent coming out of there, you think they'd have a better record.
Well, I mean,
his cousin is D'Angelo Hall.
D'Angelo Hall's there?
His cousin is D'Angelo Hall.
Oh, wow.
Uh-huh.
He's married with 2 kids.
Okay, so here is Adante Ursery. He's a prospect. He has a 6.25 prospect rating, right? Why is it that you go to him to be your offensive tackle when you had a more higher grade at your at a higher pick that you were? You could have got somebody else and came back and got him. Then you had your bookends. Wouldn't that make sense?
Yes.
Exactly.
If it's at all possible to come back and get him, yeah.
It was. See, they had a first selection, right? They could have came back and got that person, right?
They did.
That's my point. It doesn't make sense. It really.
Now, this draft does not make sense. Now, I'm like,
This is problematic, man. It really is problematic. Wow.
kind of weird, too. Who's going to miss playoffs? Who was that? Well,
Oh, that was Jim Mora.
That was
Jim Mora.
That was my man from Indianapolis.
Jim Mora. You cannot.
That's Jim Mora.
Yeah.
I never did that though.
Jim Mora. He was a Saints head coach, and then he went to the.
But he was a coach from Indianapolis. So
Yeah, he went to In and Out. He said, "You talking about playoffs? Playoffs? Oh, lucky if to win the game."
ESPN did that really well. But know what? My condolences to Mike Patrick. You know, long time Channel 7 Sports Week announcer, ESPN. Thursday, Monday night. He did Monday night football, didn't he? With Joe Donovan and stuff, you know. Great guy, you know. I met him in person, you know, real nice guy. I didn't know he was 80 years old.
Wow.
I didn't realize that.
Me neither.
That's crazy.
You know, really nice guy.
He didn't look it.
No, he didn't. You know.
Jeez.
What was sales? Those are not rocking chairs. Good God.
I think Maryland, I think your patience just ran out right now.
Yeah, I got to get on. It's got to get up to the Commanders. My Redskin Commanders.
Right. Let's see here.
But I am going to be watching when they get up to 205 and 245 for sure. Yeah.
That's good.
I'm going to be watching the rest of it.
Yeah, I think right now it's gotten real interesting now to the point where most of the teams.
Mr. Steve Sullivan.
Yeah.
They keep showing that
Quarterback. Don't forget Sam Donald.
Don't they have Geno Smith?
No, he's gone.
He's gone.
Yeah, Geno Smith went to to Vegas.
Ew.
He went to go play with Pete Carroll. No, he did, actually. That was shocking to me.
Right.
Yeah, that is a little shocking.
With the 50th pick in the 2020-2025 NFL Draft, the Seattle Seahawks select Elijah Arroyo, tight end, Miami.
Elijah. Arroyo.
Demetrius King Knight Jr.
Miami.
Demetrius, the Bengals picked Demetrius.
Like a gang man.
He is a big guy. Oh, man.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Elijah Arroyo.
Good Lord, he's going to be scaring some people.
You know, he's just going to be smacking people in the forehead.
I'm coming in.
Right.
I am, man.
You know how like muggers take your money? That's how Elijah is. Get out of my way. That'd be terrible.
He's going to have fun doing it, too, man.
Oh, he's gonna be like up in your face. You want to move now, or should I move you? Oh, all right, sir. Sorry.
You want me to pick you up and put you over here, or what?
I'm gonna move you gently out the
Where
way,
do
then
you
I'm gonna
wanna
slam
be?
you. That's
Now,
terrible.
He would get a
I'm looking for WWE.
You know my favorite wrestler
There
is.
it is. WWE.
My favorite wrestler is the Ultimate Warrior. I'm about to body slam you.
Yeah, we're gonna body slam you.
They ain't even close to him.
I almost said it.
Yeah, that you,
Why
you know
am
what
I
would be
going-
funny? It would be funny if he goes like, Ultimate Warrior is my cousin. Let me show you his favorite move.
If it works, it should.
Yo, Eric's stupid. It's gonna work. It's gonna work, especially in Seattle.
Oh, Panthers. Hey,
trying to win.
My brother better be watching.
Oh no! Oh my God! Why did they do that?
Yes, I told you they were picking
Ah,
some good ones. I knew it.
Oh my God! They're killing me, man. Why?
1-2.
Two of the best folks. Two of the best draft picks that I told everybody about is off the
Texas
board.
A&M.
Carolina Panthers just select Nick
I
Surtain,
knew they were gonna
Texas
keep
A&M
coming
edge
back.
rusher. We're done. The only thing is Mike Green.
He's gonna be happy. My little brother's gonna be happy.
Folks, Adam Peters just told everybody that he's not set on defense. Well, look what we just did. He let go of the two prime defensive ends go to Carolina and Dallas.
Oh Lord, yeah, we should have had him. Good.
I'm not used to taking so late after everybody's gone. I tell you, man.
I don't know, bro. Right now I told everybody that this is the most important draft. I was said that on this guy. And this guy is now a Carolina Panther. Tennessee Titans.
Did you see that?
Yeah, why did Sugar go back in the air?
Yeah, why?
Yeah.
Are we making a trade?
With who?
Say what?
With who? With Tennessee?
They showed the commander helmet. No, they showed the
they
commander
did.
helmet.
With Nick Surtain? Oh my God. Olofofume Alonjo is a UCLA edge rusher. Aladejo for Tennessee Titans.
UCLA, it's the edge.
Gotcha. Who are we training
Oh,
with?
look at him, man.
Good.
Oh, yeah, he would be good. He would be good.
Excuse me. Sorry.
He would have been good.
Oh my God, folks.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
So, folks, if you don't know what's happening, I'll give you a little update. Right now, we just had two of the best edge rushers that I personally. I'm sorry, I had to tell everybody that we have best that I had scouted for before even the draft, and two of the best edge rusher went to Dallas and Carolina, and now we are down to one, Mike Green, and Mike Green is still on the clock, and I mean Mike, yeah, he's still on the and then Tampa Bay.
Number 53, and that's with Tampa Bay.
Yeah, 53. Tampa Bay's on his pick is in, and Green Bay is on the clock.
Again,
And then now we have, you
Let
know,
me tell you, them Nigerians are.
we have Los Angeles Chargers, and then we have Chicago Bears, and then we have Denver Broncos, and then we have the Las Vegas Raiders, and then we have the Baltimore Ravens, and then the Lions, and then it'll be us.
I want to know why they saw our helmet.
Do what?
I want to know why they saw our helmet.
Because they thought maybe we were probably on up there. Oh man.
Yeah, I want to know that too. I want to know.
Yeah.
And
Maybe the deal didn't go through.
No, Big Steve, they might have been talking.
Yeah, maybe the deal didn't go through, and he thought it did.
Discussion.
You know.
And they should have grabbed him.
Oh my God, my heart just went in my shoe.
Those dudes are.
Oh my God. Two of the best edge rushers, man. Oh, good gosh. My perfect system, bro. I cannot believe Hey, Steve, turn your TV down. It's affecting the
Hey, we got one
the
here
radio. Okay.
playing,
I'm in it.
Texas. Notre Dame.
Oh my God, this is such a horrible feeling to have right now. I'm
Calm
sorry.
down.
No, because when you go to war, and Lou might be happy right now because he got one of the best ones. And congrats to Lou for getting
he
this
should
guy.
be happy.
Yes.
Yes.
Him and the Giants. They both got the good edge rusher. They got Abdul Carter, and then you got Donovan Ezaraku.
And the Titans got a good one.
And these two defensive ends are going to get better over the years. And he got Giants got Thibodeau and Abdul Carter. Thibodeau Thibodeau was the other defensive end in the draft when we got Jaden Daniels. So we actually got the best quarterback. They got the best defensive end at the time, and that was good. We got another player, Johnny Newton, and then they would.
One for Mike Green.
I hope so.
The
Because
Buccaneers?
no, the Buccaneers are
My
going.
daughter and I really compete. You know what I'm saying?
No. I don't think. No, I don't
She's a
think.
Tampa, but
No, let me say hats off to the Green Bay Packers for getting Golden. That wide receiver is going to be big. That dude is going to be big in Green Bay, and they're going to have like T-shirts. He's going to be like Shannon Sharp type of, type of big in there. Chargers, I don't know. They're probably going to go running back. Because they always have the best running backs there. Bears, they're stacking up.
yeah, they are.
I don't know
They
what.
need to.
Look, I need to know what Adam Peters sees, right? Because I need to understand what's in his mind. Yeah, because if he knew that he wasn't going to go defense, because we need defense, then how are we supposed to defend our title?
Yeah. I agree.
I know we didn't win the East, but we did went farther than any other NFC East team last year, besides the Eagles. Anyway, my point is that if we don't fight home like we did last year, we're not going nowhere. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers just select Benjamin Morrison at Notre Dame CB.
Morrison.
Yes, Green Bay is on the clock.
He's related to somebody from the Washington Redskins.
That's why they showed the helmet.
Yeah.
What, Raheem? Raheem Morrison.
Whoa.
What? What's the whoa?
Benjamin Morrison.
So Raheem Morrison, the
It's
defensive
life.
coordinator.
No, we're watching
Oh.
Notre Dame. Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Yo, this is why people, open up a bottle, pour a little drink, and
Oh, yeah.
because this draft went from high and back to low. And Commander fans, don't despair. We're going to get this, all right? Right now,
I hope so.
it's like watching a football game, right? And we're down by a touchdown.
Yeah.
So we just scored. They scored
And we need
2.
to make a comeback.
Right. We need to just get we need to get our team together, do the little hello, do that little group thing that the quarterbacks do when they put the fingertips together to make a
Yeah,
dome.
they start dancing.
Yeah.
I love it.
Right. And then we need to get
I
We need to get in the huddle, make a play, and then when I clap my hands, we're gonna come back out firing all cylinders, and then we're gonna go and attack the defense. So, folks, Los Angeles Rams are on the clock. Green Bay Packers pick is in. So, folks, we are exactly 5 picks away from picking the second pick of this NFL draft, and then we're gonna call it tonight. I'm literally so close of passing out because I'm so anticipated. I'm like we did the Hail Mary against the Bears. I'm hanging on to my edge of my seat. But this is intense. Man. Lou, what do you think about the draft? Oh, Anthony Belton, OT, NC State. Wow.
Somebody interfered. Not you, Rizzo.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shoot.
Los Angeles Chargers are on the clock. The pick again, and then Broncos, and then it's the Raiders, and then who else? Baltimore
There you go.
Lions.
Yeah.
Whew, man. If you need to go for a commercial break, go for a commercial break.
And AB.
Hey, Vicky, what you call him?
He's a big and
Stranger's son as a wide receiver. Hey, we could just, yeah, we'll.
North Carolina State. Oh, they got a good one.
Yo.
What you got a good one?
Wow, this is I'm literally in Twilight Zone, folks. I'm just thinking about all
Are
the
you
scenarios.
zoning out?
No. I'm actually trying to figure out the scenarios of what the Commanders might do, right, at this pick.
I'm trying to figure that out myself.
They might pick here,
Defense.
or they might drop and get more picks. So this could change the trajectory of everything. Excuse me.
What is this about that he might trade? It's a bombshell.
He might just go offense all in. He might just pick up another wide receiver. He
Yeah,
might
but
go another. Why
One
what?
of our big ones that we traded for.
Yeah. He might just drop
Wow.
down and get more picks. If he drops down and get more picks, then we might just go ahead and get more picks. You know? But I don't know. You know, Adam Peters, he's on a draft board.
Chargers.
Yeah, the Chargers picks are in, and the Chicago Bears is on a clock. I'm literally
Wide
thinking
receiver, Trey Harris.
Trey Harris, Mississippi.
All right, the Bears are on it now.
Oh my gosh, the Bears the picks are in. That was wasting no time.
Shoot. Chargers.
We-
I got that, Pat.
We are 4
Already?
picks away, folks. 4 picks away. 4 picks away. The Broncos. What if the Broncos went and get Shador?
Yeah.
You know, Bo Nix. Yeah, Bo Nix is there. We don't know if Bo Nix, you know, he's going to need his backup, you know, if he gets hurt.
Yeah.
Or what about the Raiders? He could go to the Raiders.
They play for Denver.
Yeah, but what if he goes to the Las Vegas Raiders and he could be a protege under Geno Smith?
That's a good idea.
Or he can go to Baltimore, and Baltimore can learn from Lamar. There's so many scenarios. There's so many scenarios right
There
now.
is a lot of scenarios which they can go.
The Baltimore scenario is kind of cute, but like You just can't have that much talent there in one place. You know,
You
somebody-
never know, bro. You never know. That could be the wildest thing. He could have gone to Baltimore. Baltimore can light up everybody. Wow.
Kind of cute.
I know. That's the first thing I heard Eric say.
Yeah, I've been kind of quiet. I'm not on the TV, so I'm like wrestling my mobile here, trying to get a draft tracker and talk to y'all and messaging. My little thing is getting a workout tonight.
Man, you up here doing, draft pick, excuse me. I apologize. Draft pick betting. No, you're draft picking and betting at the same time. That's what it is.
Man, you weren't supposed to tell nobody all
I
that.
have to tell you that, man. I have to tell them the truth. I have to tell them the truth what you're doing on the side, man.
Doing on the side.
Yeah, he's doing that drafting betting on the side. You know what he's doing. You know what happened last time? He lost his cat. He bet his cat away.
I miss her too.
I'm joking. I did not know cat was injured or tampered with in this analogy that I made. Folks, I'm just joking.
I know.
Chicago Bears picks is in, and the Broncos are on the clock.
That thing's been in for 3 weeks. Announced it already.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
wonder if that's going to be Trey Amos.
Are
Lou,
they on a commercial or something?
you still with us, Lou?
Or is it going to be in Loveland?
Lou, you still with us?
Yes.
All right. So what do you think? What do you think about?
Black, too, you know?
Yeah, I know. I was trying to get him to talk, because, Lou got some really good informations about everything. So, Lou,
Well, while we're taking attendance, where's Campbell Soup Lady?
she is no longer here. The Campbell Soup drunk, she's just bowed out. She got what is that called? Yeah, she tapped out.
We hotel in the room for one queen, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
We stalking.
I think she.
There's only room for one queen in here.
That's right.
Nah.
And you know what happened is that when you have too much Campbell Soup, you get into the itis mode. She had the itis mode for at least 3 or 4 months.
Yeah. Lord.
Yeah, so she's probably in that itis mode right now as we speak.
So, watch out.
Yeah, you can't have too much Campbell Soup unless the Campbell Soup lady come out the can and tell you no mas.
Depends on what you got in it.
We know what she put in it too.
I didn't do that. Thank you.
Right. All right. The pick is in. And folks, I don't know what's happening with NFL. They always say pick is in and never show the picks.
A commercial break.
No wonder. No wonder.
Oh, man.
They're gonna drain my battery if they keep doing that. They're gonna drain the crap out of it. Every time they go to a commercial break, we're gonna be right back after these messages. Let's talk about Burger King. No, pick is in, sir.
Come on, man. You're not no rookie. You know this be
Okay,
sitting right next
they
to
all
you.
standing up. Okay, who is there?
You used to be plugged in now.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You can't be doing that, Eric. You can't be telling what I'm plugged into, man. Don't tell them what I'm plugged into.
What are you plugged into?
Your device should be plugged in. You should be plugged in before you even made the call.
Eric, man, you need to stop that right now, man.
No, you're not.
That's a pro wrestler for WWE. That's Rollins.
Hey, I got my charger plugged in. I don't know what y'all talking about.
WWE, man. Woo!
That's right. That's my man.
Lord have mercy. Hell
Yo, you
yeah.
can only have fun on a DME sports show. Oh, jeez.
Hell yeah. Yeah,
I like that suit you got on.
Woo, yeah.
All right. So the Bears pick is in. Wait a minute, did they just trade? No, they didn't just trade.
Yeah.
The Lions are next. Yeah, the
All right,
Lions
that's
just
it.
trade with the
Nationals
Broncos.
3-0 in the top of the eighth.
But where did the Bears get?
Holy
The Capitals
crap.
are losing 3-2.
Caleb Williams.
Yo, the Detroit Lions just traded with the Broncos. Wow.
Oh, wow.
And now the Lions are on the clock.
All right, refresh.
Ooh,
This is so
Ever find out who
interesting.
The Bears have got
The Bears hasn't gotten anything yet.
Okay.
finally offensive tackle.
They waited all that time for offensive tackle.
offensive tackle. Yeah, Boston College.
What's his name? Oh,
Ozzy Chapello.
Capella. Okay.
Trapello from Boston College.
Yeah.
You know he's not going to do anything either. All right.
He's not gonna do that.
Be positive, man. This is a happy day for these people, you know?
I mean, no, I'm not doing anything. I'm just, I'm pretty sure they're good at what they do in college. In the NFL, they're not
He
going to
looks
do
like
anything.
he could be all right.
Okay, he could be
Aw.
okay.
Detroit didn't waste any time. They say their pick is in too.
Congrats to all the players in the NFL draft. Excuse me. I apologize. I'm talking too much.
You don't want to need soup.
I know.
Uh-oh.
Yes, that's true. I do need a soup.
Yeah.
But it's going to be chicken noodle. Chicken noodle.
Remember Chicken and Stars?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Remember that?
Yeah.
Don't make
Put
that.
steak and
First
potatoes in
and
there.
second grade.
Man.
Chicken and stars, yes.
That was the joint back when we were first and second grade. Yeah.
First and second grade, you
Yeah.
never forget that soup.
That's when you knew you were staying home.
Yeah, I need it. Well, I'm already home. Just anyway. We got
Detroit, what the hell? You got a pick in. What I tell you?
Lions.
NFL be dragging this out for real.
they know it's gonna go to commercial every single time. The pick is in for the Detroit Lions. Vegas Raiders are on the clock. After that is Baltimore, Denver, and then it's the Commanders. And then we're gonna call it tonight. And then we're gonna wait until tomorrow for the results
You
of the
can't
whole.
wait. I know you can't wait.
Yeah, 'cause all the papers we ain't by then.
I mean, everything is electronic. I don't know why they're talking about. It's not like they have to run a mile from the tunnel all the way out to the Roger Goodell Lane. You know?
Yeah, it's a half a mile.
Yes, exactly, exactly, Lou.
They gotta let the pick know, and then they gotta get the family together, and they gotta pose, and they gotta set up, you know.
The family
Well, you know
together.
what? Those families are, especially the moms, are so excited, and they just get into tears. It
Yeah.
is wow.
Oh, you heard about that
Yeah,
one?
but when that guy's
Yeah.
mother passed, that's what me to
His mama passed.
Oh,
That
my
breaks
God,
my heart.
damn.
Wow.
That breaks my heart.
That's crazy.
That,
That's
you got to see
insane.
your
I'll be
son.
like, that's my favorite cousin. He's in the NFL. I'm rich. You ain't rich.
Really?
They gonna come out. You know what's be funny
Are you
if they?
going to claim that, Eric?
It'd be
I'll be
funny.
right next to my favorite cousin. Yeah, cuz. Congratulations. We did it.
Nah, you know what's funny? It's that one person that your homeboy come to your crib like, yo, man, we gonna make so much money. Bro, I don't know you. What are you doing here? What?
You know you're my favorite cousin. We favorite cousins, right? Right?
We're third cousins. What are you?
I'm your third cousin.
I got first cousins in Texas.
I'm your third cousin once removed. Don't you remember me? Wow.
Lord have mercy.
How many? I mean, what's
They be
Lou?
dragging us for real.
Lou, what's going on with the Lions and picking, man? What's happening? Can you tell me what's going on?
Yeah, well,
Hey, did you notice? Hey, Razul,
Huh?
did you notice they're wearing those sunglasses? I want them to take them off, and I want to see their eyes. I want to see how high they are.
Oh my God, Maryland. Good.
So,
Lou, what you said? Say it again, Lou.
Yeah, I know. Just
They got a guard.
take it here.
Tate Ratledge,
That's
guard
true.
from Georgia. Like that.
Okay, that's not a bad pick. Ratledge.
You got a block down there in the SEC. You can't suck too bad.
That's true. Gosh, the Raiders just picked. This is going quick.
Years. Wow.
That was
The Pittsburgh
lightning
went
quick.
The announcements are dragging all week.
I'm getting ready to say a bad word again.
Well, okay, let's not say a bad word again. Let's not do that.
We listen and we don't judge.
Well, I'm not
Thank
judging.
you.
I'm just saying we can't say it because it's a family show.
Yeah, defend the show. Yes. I gotta be a good girl.
There you go.
Okay. Oh my God.
Lou,
Maryland's a
who
good
you think
girl.
is going to be with the Baltimore on the pick? Lou?
We're just get a wide receiver.
Okay, Lou's probably asleep.
He's got a
So
gas
for you.
mask on.
58.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Jack,
Wide receiver TCU. Jack Beck. Lou, who you think the Baltimore Ravens going to pick?
I'll be young.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Oh, here we go with the all Big 12.
I think it's probably going to be Shador.
God.
Okay, we got two. We got one more pick, folks. It's almost here.
Raspberry.
It's almost here.
Damn.
That dude
Oakwood
has a
dropped
heavy-
all the way
heavy
out
gas
to the
mask.
second round.
Yeah.
Oh, Shador just dropped all the way out of the second round.
Yeah, I know.
Washington's not going to pick a quarterback. Bears not going to pick a quarterback.
I don't know. You
Definitely
never
not gonna
know.
pick a quarterback.
You never know.
That's right. I bet the Giants say.
What was that?
They got tired of wailing on
Wait a
their
minute.
neck.
Let's discuss the sound that just happened. What's happening here?
I'm going to play Oh Canada football.
That's terrible. Don't do that. You gonna send him all the way there?
Right.
You forgot the USFL. You forgot the XFL. He still got football to play.
He's even faster.
Joe Theismann did it, came back and went to 2 Super Bowls. Actually won.
Hey,
one.
Warren Moon did it. Warren Moon played in the CFL a long time ago. Came back and played with the
He
Oilers.
lost somebody it's in heaven. Man.
Yep.
Oh,
Man, this has been the
What's
intense
the Ravens even
NFL.
need?
Man, this NFL has been, the draft has been intense. It has been so intense. This one has been really intense.
They got enough defense.
No. I said this NFL has been intense, very intense.
yes.
Oh, no. Somebody say what the Ravens need. I say offense. They don't need no defense. They got enough people.
Oh no. They definitely need an offense. They got to need a tight end. They need another wide receiver. They need running back. No, they got Derrick Henry.
They got my man. Y'all need no running back.
No, they don't.
I'm saying wide receiver.
Right. That's right.
I'm about to say, where you been?
Oh no. Oh, it's tight end. That know how to guess.
What you been
Guess
eating?
in the end
What you been smoking or what?
I think they need a kicker because, like, that one dude is like getting ready to go to jail.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you talking about the guy who has type 2 diabetes?
I'm
No,
talking about
the
the guy
one
that got jailed on the sexual harassment or whatever.
The one that did the Watson.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
Yo, they got to get these picks in quick, man, because I ain't got time for this, man.
Ravens pick is in, but they're going to take what? How many minutes?
You will have time.
Eric's stupid.
How many? Look at all the.
What are you going to do next year when we pick 30
I
seconds?
know you come up
Yo,
to play.
listen, next year, most likely, I will have a TV with everybody on there, and we're going to do the show live. We're not going to do this on the laptop, right? And hopefully, hopefully, we can have the people there to back us up and start clapping, right? Because
Yeah,
this
we look like the Brady Bunch, like everybody get a little window, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. That's what I want. That's exactly what y'all been so loyal and helping me. I want y'all to be a piece of the part too. So I'm gonna make sure I put a TV in. Everybody gonna be right there.
Broncos on the clock.
That's cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Broncos on the clock. Picks are in. Yo, I think they're gonna go Shador. Something's telling me that the Ravens are gonna go Shador.
On the Ravens, the freaking birds. Never mind.
She just came up with a jingle all right in there. That's awesome. I wish I could come up with a jingle too.
Had on the commander's hat.
That dude had a commander's hat on.
Who?
Man,
Who?
who
No,
was
friend of
he?
mine used to call him.
That's a friend of yours, Eric?
Friend of mine used to call them the rat birds because like all they do is scavenge the trash. And stuff
That's
like that.
wrong. How you can call your friend a rat bird?
She used to call the ravens the rat birds.
Oh yeah, that's right. They eat rats. That's terrible. That's terrible. National Geographic
Oh my
hatred.
gosh, they made them like spiders.
What? God.
That's getting wild. Oh,
DMV Sports Show, you never get bored. You never get bored. I love this.
She's been way too long. You need to get a nap in.
Lou, we are 2 picks away, man, for the Commanders. 2 picks. Well, 1 pick away.
No, this is dragging.
Why are they dragging?
They
know
can't.
what
They
they're
can't do
doing.
this. They can't do this in the 7th round. You know what I'm
They're
saying?
dragging.
Yeah.
You got the dragon butt.
They must be really tired. They must be really tired because they have to go right up.
only got, like,
You know,
about 30 seconds to pick in the 5th and 6th and 7th round.
But
It's
you
like,
see-
come on.
but you see,
Yeah,
normally
I'm like, good, great.
all you have to do
Bring
is go to the side and get a piece of paper and read it. You don't have to do like they did back in the 70s where they had to write the number down and wait and you have to call in and then you call it to what's his name? What's not Roger Goodell? Who was the guy before Roger Goodell?
Not Pete Carroll. I know what you're talking about.
Skinny guy with the glasses.
But see, they don't have to do that now. What they have to do now is interview the family and second cousin 3 times removed.
Right.
And high school cousins. They gotta get all that in.
They don't have the 2-way pages. Oh, I select. Oh, you select that person. Good job, smiley face.
Wait a minute. Let's get his ice cream vendor on here and his kindergarten teacher and make sure we get all the interviews.
Let's get his favorite restaurant up here. Let's see what they talking about. Oh, he like that type of food? Do you like that type of food?
If we didn't feed him all the tuna fish sandwiches, he'd never be here. It was our tuna fish sandwiches that he ate every Saturday that got him to the draft.
You know how my grandmother broke the edges of the bread and just get the side of it? She cut that junk in half, man. She took me by the hand and said, don't do that. I said, I had to do it, mama, because I need to eat. That's terrible.
Yeah, so come on down to Joe's Tuna Fish and have a sandwich.
No,
Oh my God.
that's terrible. I apologize for that, folks. That's not how it really went down. But that's okay. That's all right. No worries. Picks it in. Baltimore Ravens on the clock at 59. Then it's the Broncos at 60.
What do you
And then
think Ravens would need?
definitely a quarterback and definitely a wide receiver.
Quarterback, thank God.
Yeah,
They're not going to burn the draft pick on the kicker, though.
they do need a kicker.
Pick those up
They do need a
UDFA.
kicker. You know what? They actually need a long snapper, too. Yep.
Need some kind of snapper.
What? What was that? What was that, Marilyn? You must be. Wow, she went all in. She was like any kind of snapper. Mike Green, edge. Oh my God, they went Mike Green. Oh my God. They went Mike Green.
Behave.
Holy Jehoshaphat.
Oh, wait.
Wow.
Oh, no.
I said that.
Oh, you
I just said that.
I'm going to say a whole bunch of bad words.
Well, don't say it now. No, it's kind of too late now. I said Mike Green.
Oh, no.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh, no.
Oh, holy Moses. Oh my
Can
gosh.
I call AT? I'm going to call AT.
You know,
All right. You know you're break from the family show for the next 5 minutes because I got
Folks, if you want to go out and just go have a breather, go to the beach and just inhale, exhale, because we're going to do that for the whole hour. This is not good. I don't know what happened.
Good thing the show is almost over.
There
Because
goes
I
Mike
tell you,
Green.
Okay, so
I'm
now
together for like another 10 picks.
I think after
the AFC Central gonna be in trouble because you know they're gonna talk to this young man. They're gonna say, you know what, stay out of trouble.
I'm baffled right now, but the Denver Broncos are on the clock, and then the Commanders are next. I'm literally by myself.
Oh my God, they're gonna be screaming. We got so close to getting Mike Green.
Mike Green. The Ravens went and stole Mike Green in the draft.
Oh man. It's a
Wow.
good thing I'm on this show because I tell you
He
what.
thinks he's a stud.
Unbelievable.
I'm trying to get into heaven, and I don't think I would get there if I wasn't on this call and had to I'll be cussing and fussing. Okay.
Man,
Yeah.
I will have a whole type of
Broncos get
words
our
on
running
my
back.
shirt.
It's our time now. We're on it.
Hey,
Okay, so the Broncos pick is in. Commanders are on the clock.
reputation.
Oh my gosh.
Take us in. Take us in.
Oh, the pick is in, and the Bears are on the clock.
There you go.
Oh, RG Harvey, running back, UCF. That's a good
They
pick.
picked up a running back.
RJ
We-
Harvey.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick. I'm not gonna lie. That's a good pick. All right, folks. The moment of truth is in. The Commanders have now picked at 61, and their
Here
pick
we go.
for the 2025 NFL draft is, and it's not one of the NFL It's not one of the draft picks that we wanted. Those are gone now. So it would be more interesting what they are searching for.
Yeah.
Is it wide receivers or running back? Is it quarterback? I hope not, because we have a whole lot of quarterbacks.
I hope not.
Is it linebacker? Is it
If they do
OT?
a quarterback, I'm going down there.
No, don't go down there.
You know me.
I know what you're gonna do.
Why you know what he meant?
No, you don't.
Oh my gosh.
You're a bad influence on me.
Is it offense and tackle? What is it? Oh my
On the
gosh.
clock.
Okay, here you go.
Oh my gosh, man. I'm
Here
literally
we go,
blown
here we
away.
go.
Dragging ass. Oh, please don't tell me this commercial.
Good Lord, it's mean.
Trey Amos, Mississippi. Another Smoot.
Here you go. Here you go.
A CB? A CB? Wait a minute. I'm not understanding.
Trey Amos.
Amos.
Mississippi.
Amos.
Amos.
Well,
Hey,
St. Justin's gone. We need somebody.
But we could have got that at 6.
I told y'all. Y'all had
Transfer
to
to
do.
Ole Miss from Alabama. Are you hurt?
Yeah, you need to have something from Alabama.
SEC.
No, this is from Ole Miss.
We could have got him
I
at
don't know.
6.
That's not a trade I like. Mike Green for Trey Amos. I would have rather had Mike Green.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Anybody better than 25 we had last year.
He has a
I'm going
6.35
25,
grade.
Stop that.
But, you know, to his credit, we didn't have a whole bunch of pass rush, and he was left out there for 6, 7, 10 seconds.
Exactly.
Exactly.
This doesn't make no sense.
4-3, 40-yard dash.
Oh my gosh, this
He's
doesn't.
saying, calm down, calm down. He's saying, calm
Well,
down,
folks,
calm down.
we're gonna have to talk this about tomorrow because this just blown me away.
Oh, they're happy. Good. Day in the morning.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, put your pants up in the back, buddy.
Okay, so everybody, I want to thank everybody coming on in the special. We're gonna talk about this tomorrow. Same back time, same back channel. 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. We got a lot to talk about. I'm 1,000% blown away about what just transpired.
Man,
Wow, folks. Wow. You're human first, everything second. You're conquerors by definition, so go conquer your dreams. I'm out. Thanks for Lou, Eric, Coach,
see you, Eric.
and you got it, Lou. And
Don't forget my son,
Stick
guys.
Steve.
Top 4 to 6.
I got you, bro. 100%. I'll be there.
Hey,
Man.
same number.
Got you, bro.
All right.
God bless everybody. See you
God
tomorrow.
bless. Get some rest.
Absolutely.
God bless y'all.
God bless you too.
That was unbelievable. I cannot believe we didn't get not one defensive end, what we needed. And then we went and got Trey Amos from Mississippi. Folks, turn in tomorrow, 6 p.m. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 512-543-4662. Make sure you state your name for the record and who you represent. I'm out. Peace.